unexplained weight gain, stubborn acne, unexpected facial hair, missing periods, and the heavy struggle of infertility. These symptoms originate deep within the ovaries, where a microscopic hormonal short circuit creates a cycle of biological miscommunication. Left untreated, this cycle creates a dangerous cascade. It damages metabolic pathways, pushing the body toward prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, and chronic reproductive challenges. To find relief, we must journey inside the body to locate the exact point where the signal breaks down and learn how to restore the chemical balance. Your brain acts as an internal timer, releasing a hormone called GnRH in a steady, predictable rhythm. This signal travels directly to the pituitary gland. This rhythmic pulse prompts the pituitary to release two key messengers, FSH and LH, into the ovaries to wake up the follicles for the coming month. In a healthy cycle, one dominant follicle matures and ruptures, releasing a single egg into the fallopian tube. The shell left behind transforms into the corpus luteum, which produces progesterone. This hormone sends a chemical thank you back to the brain, confirming the egg was released and maintaining the timer's steady pace. The health of the entire system depends on this uninterrupted rhythmic chemical dialogue between the brain and the ovaries. In PCOS, the internal timer malfunctions. Instead of a steady pulse, the brain begins firing GnRH at an abnormally rapid and chaotic pace, turning the downward signal pathway jagged. This rapid firing creates a severe chemical imbalance. As you can see on these levels, LH production skyrockets, while FSH levels, the hormone needed for growth, drastically drop. Because FSH is too low, the follicles can never reach maturity. They fail to release an egg and instead harden into static cysts, giving the condition the name polycystic. The massive surge of LH then hits these trapped follicles, forcing the ovaries to produce high levels of male sex hormones, specifically testosterone. This hormonal fallout, the physical blockage and the flood of testosterone, is the direct cause of the facial hair, the severe acne, and missing periods. This condition is also driven by a factor outside the reproductive system, the pancreas, and its role in producing insulin. When the pancreas releases insulin, the hormone strikes the ovaries and triggers them to produce even more testosterone, accelerating the original problem. This creates a resistance. The excess testosterone makes the body's cells repel insulin. The pancreas, sensing a shortage, enlarges and fires a massive, overwhelming wave of insulin back at the ovaries to compensate. The reproductive and metabolic systems become locked in a self-amplifying loop where each failure feeds and worsens the other. Effective treatment is only possible by addressing both engines of this trap, the stalled ovaries and the runaway insulin resistance. Because this cycle operates on predictable biological rules, it can be systematically dismantled. To slow the metabolic engine, lifestyle changes, specifically targeted weight loss, consistent daily exercise, and improved sleep, directly reduce insulin resistance and lower the chemical load on the ovaries. Medical therapies then address the reproductive side. Treatments like birth control, metformin, or spironolactone help regulate the brain's pulses and block the effects of excess testosterone. When the loop is broken, biological health returns. This means clearing skin, returning energy, natural rhythmic cycles, and the very real possibility of a healthy pregnancy. Knowledge is the first step toward reclaiming your health. Share this with someone who needs these answers, and click the video on your screen to see how to reverse the insulin trap we discussed today.